Your weekly dose of health information on DWTV. Find out more about what's new in medical treatment, alternative medicine, as well as nutrition and beauty. Medical professionals, therapists, and counselors are in our studio every week to offer their expert advice on In Good Shape.
And to find out even more about what else we can do to stay healthy, I'm joined now by dietitian Daniel Buchholz. Thank you very much for coming today.
Thank you.
So you advise people who want to or need to lose weight, but do you actually still recommend diets?
Well, I would recommend diets if there is a certain demand, if there's a certain disease, but I wouldn't recommend a diet for a healthy person who want to lose weight.
Mm. Now, we've all heard about these tips you read, like the low-carb diet or low-fat diet or not eating too late at night, for instance. What do you think about these tips?
Well, these tips are quite interesting. And, well, my experience is like if you want to lose weight, it doesn't really matter how you lose weight as long as you get all your essential nutrients. But the problem occurs when you want to maintain a certain weight, and then a low carb or low fat or whatever is not going to work out for the rest of your life.
Mm. What would work in order to keep it off?
Yeah, it would be an individual diet which is suitable for your life, because food is always connected with life and cultural aspects. So you cannot really change your diet without changing your lifestyle. And it's also to do with problem-solving things, strategies, in order to have a lifestyle change and a new, more healthy diet.
Mm. What do you mean with problem-solving strategies?
Well, a lot of people want to lose weight and they don't forget what could be the obstacles to avoid that they don't achieve what they want to have. For example, if you can say no, if you cannot say no, for example, you're in a family meeting or in a party or something, and your mother-in-law comes in and says, "Okay, you want to have a piece of cake," and it's quite difficult to say no then. And if this is a problem, you have to find a strategy how to avoid that. If you have to eat if you always like to go out after you finish your work and you want to have your slab of pizza every night and with your colleagues, this could be also a problem that you have to consider of and then to find solutions how to avoid that.
Mm. How important is exercise and why?
Exercise is very important because nowadays physical activity is not, well, a lot of people not really physical active. So a lot of people use the escalator instead of using the steps, and this could be the first step in the right direction, and also lifestyle change. So exercise is the first step, and then sport another step.
Mm. And just briefly, one of our viewers wrote in, Asma from Morocco, and she wants to know how to lose the stomach fat in particular.
Yeah. There's no way to lose weight on a certain area of your body, but there's always a chance of losing weight, and this has to be done, or is to be done with sport, exercise, and nutrition. But it's not possible to lose weight on your legs, on your stomach.
Appetite and hunger are not actually the same thing, Mr. Buchholz. How do we know the difference?
Well, the hunger is actually a signal of your body because there's a demand on something, for example, sugar. And appetite is more the craving for something. So there is a difference, and a lot of people with a long diet history actually don't know the difference, but they can learn it again.
How can they learn it?
They could keep like a food diary and take down what they eat, when they eat, and then they could check that objectively and say, okay, I had a sausage after my dinner, 1 hour after my dinner, and then you see that this sausage may be a result of appetite and not of hunger.
Mm. Now, there is this famous pattern that people who went on a diet often show of losing weight, first of all, and then putting it all back on, or sometimes even putting even more back on. The yo-yo effect, it's called. Can you explain that to us?
Yo-yo effect has to do something with losing muscle mass and body fat, maybe as a result of an extreme diet. And as muscle mass is the body compound which uses a lot of energy, if you start eating your normal diet, you gain weight again. And people start dieting as a reaction of this, and they put on weight again and losing it. So it's kind of a yo-yo, it's going up and down.
And how can that be stopped?
It can be stopped if you use your muscles. So there's a term saying, use it or lose it. So if you if you are physically active, if you do sports, you can avoid that, right?
What actually is it about our lifestyle, for instance, that makes so many of us unhappy about our weight?
It may be a lifestyle itself, because it's very common that you have to have a certain body shape to be accepted. But it could also be the lifestyle that you're not physically active or not enough physically active. It could be the stress at the workplace that make you eat. Yeah.
And is stress actually also to blame when you get the cravings, when you get the sudden attack of the munchies? Could be,
and you have to know that. And if you know these cravings, these appetite attacks are a result of your stressy life, you should work on your stressy life. And you have to get rid of this kind of circle which makes you eat because you have a stressy life. This is a very important thing to do.
Okay. Daniel Buchholz, thank you very much for joining us today on In Good Shape.